Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video we are going to be doing a review of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture Palette. People are going absolutely crazy on this. You see videos of people hitting pan, you see people with fallout everywhere, all over their palettes, and there's just so much controversy over this palette right now. And I have been playing with this quite some bit, and I do have some thoughts to it. So we are going to actually do swatches first, and then we will get into the reviews. So please stay tuned. All right. Now my lighting's being really super stupid tonight. So we have Cube, we have Dawn. Let's see, let's do Destiny and Adorn. So there are your first four. All right, those are your first four. All right, so we have All-Star, Mercury, and Axis. That is your first row. I don't really want to get into too much about how they feel because after I'm done swatching them, I really want to give you all my thoughts on everything. So I'm just kind of trying to hold off on that. So, all right, bottom row, we're going to go, let's see, Roxy, Electric. This one is Fudge, and New Wave. Oops, kind of put those together. Sorry about that. All right, and last but not least, we have Untamed, we have Edge, and we have Rowdy. All right, so there's all your swatches. Okay, so everybody wants to know, is this palette worth it? Are all these people just trying to make this palette look bad? Are they, you know, hitting pan on purpose, pressing down so hard where there's just fallout everywhere? Well, I don't think it's as bad as people are making it out to be. I really, really don't. There are complications with this palette. You know, they want to know, as much as everybody wants it, do you even get it? Is it even worth it? So let's go through this. So I have played with all these colors. I do have thoughts about specific ones, so we're actually going to go through those and I will give you my thoughts on them. But I don't think this palette is as bad as people are saying. I'm sorry. My chair is moving around. I'm trying not to get too close or too far. I don't think this palette is as bad as everybody is saying it is. I really don't. So right away, the first thing I want to point out is a lot of influencers are taking their brush and they are digging in this color right here, Roxy, and you just see fallout going everywhere, and some of them will even tap the brush and you just see all this flying around. Now, I did not have that problem with Roxy. I did not have as much fallout in this color as I am seeing all over YouTube. I think it is a beautiful color. You do have to go in with a lighter hand than you normally would any other palette, but even with that, I still did not get as much fallout as I'm seeing. I will say that the color is a very strong color, okay? So when I put this, as you can see, on my crease area, I did not realize how pigmented this was going to be. It is super, super, super pigmented. So my advice for Roxy is really, you only have to press it one time. That's it. One time, and you will get the color that you need for your entire area, or your entire crease area, or whatever it is that you're using for. One time is all it's going to take. If you do more than that, you are going to have this color everywhere. As I went in probably about twice, and I definitely have more than I would prefer, but it is what it is. Okay, this color right here, this cube color, you would think this is a really pretty color for your inner corner or your brow bone highlight. Well, it would be if it would show up. I cannot see it on either side. Yeah, even looking at it right now, I applied this maybe only 30 minutes ago and the color is already disappeared. It's disappeared. It's gone. It's not even there. It's like I never even applied it. So this, to me, this is a no-go. That is a very sad that there is no highlighting color for this palette, because this does not work. Okay, now back to Fallout. This color right here, Dawn, I did have an excessive amount of fallout with this color. Now, I went in with a light hand, being all this controversy all over YouTube, and I was getting a lot of fallout. So I thought, well, maybe next time when I go in, I'll just try to pick up just the fallout and not try and press underneath it, just to pick up the fallout, just to pick up what fallout had created onto my brush, and that is not the case. You cannot do that. So every time you put your brush in, it just created more and more fallout. The color is so soft, I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not, but this one is going to hit pan first out of any of these colors in this palette. This is the one that I had the absolutely most trouble with as far as fallout, as far as being able to hit pan first. I've actually only used this color twice, and I can see a little dent inside, and I promise you, I did not press hard. I did not press hard because I really wanted this palette to work wholeheartedly, because I cannot believe that it's as bad as everybody is saying. I really didn't want to. If it is, then it is, but I really didn't want to go into this review with that kind of mindset. All right, so moving on. Fudge. I had a really hard time blending this color. This is not a color that I will be able to use. So that for me is 2 strikes. I can't use this color because it disappears and it doesn't show up the way I need it to. I can't use this color because it is really, really, really hard to blend. So now, New Wave, I use that in my transition area. I use this in my lower crease. Going on, as soon as I hit my eye with New Wave, it looked really nice yellow, the yellow that I was looking for. And as I began to take my brush and sweep side to side, it turned more of a muddy orangey color, and just kind of lost that yellow that you see when you first put your brush on your eye. So this color is not its true color. All right, let's talk about one of the best colors in this palette. Is this color right here, Untamed. This is the most beautiful color in this palette. Oh my God, I love this color so much. I had this all over my lid and it was just so gorgeous. Amazing. And then once I had this on my color, once I had this on my eyelid, I wanted to see if I could do something a little bit extra with it. So I went back in with Electric, this one right here, and I put this on top of this one. It was so pretty. It was so pretty. So those two together are absolutely amazing. Okay, now Adorn. This one I could not get to pick up on my brush, even with it wet. I actually had to go in with my finger in order to get any kind of color payoff. It was still kind of hard to get the color to come out the way that it looks in the pan or the way that it looks in the swatch. Once on my eye, it just wasn't quite the color that I wanted it to be. Not saying that it's completely bad color. I mean, it's okay. But I would have liked it to be a little bit more what it looks like in the pan. So this right here, Mercury, I use this in my outer corner, and it actually worked quite nicely. I had no issues with that whatsoever. I used Rowdy in my lower lash line. It was very easy to work with. I actually went in, what did I do? I went in with my little Wet n Wild brush. As you can see, it's very, very small. Now, when I went in, I did not press it. I kind of dabbed it so it would just keep the color along the tip right here to go along the lower lash line, because I really just wanted to keep a nice little line. But that was not the case. This color almost bled down in a way. My eyes weren't watery, my brush wasn't wet, and I was just kind of trying to take a small little line, and it just, as you can see, it went down really, really far, farther than I was planning on taking it. But it's still a really nice color. Maybe I can find a thinner brush, and maybe that would help. So all in all, I don't think this is a terrible palette. It's definitely not modern Renaissance worthy. It is not its sister. It definitely is not, because everybody loves the modern Renaissance. I love it. The looks that I can create with it are beautiful. I don't have any problems blending. Oh, that is one thing I did want to tell you. In my first look, I had went in with Dawn, and then I went in with New Wave. Now, when I had Untamed on my eyelid, it was beautiful. I did say that. But when I went to blend the edge, when Untamed hit New Wave, I have no idea what it did. It made my eyelid look like a turtle shell, because I had so much texture on my eyelid. That's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of a turtle shell with all those designs all over my eyelid, and that's why I ended up wiping it all off, because I don't think that this color Untamed and this color New Wave, those don't mix very well, at least not on my eyes. So I am happy that I picked this up, because I wanted to try it. I wanted to give it the benefit of a doubt. I think someone that is a little bit more advanced than me can make this palette work. There are some pluses in here. You know, this color right here is beautiful. This one's beautiful. This one's beautiful. This one's beautiful. This one is. This one you have to be careful with, but it still can be. There's only there's only two complete duds in this palette for me. So someone definitely with an advanced skill level can make this palette work. This definitely is not for a entry-level person. It's hard to say whether you should go out and buy it or not. That really depends on how bad you want these colors or how bad you want to try them. I don't think that it would be worth the $42 that we pay. I don't think Anastasia Beverly Hills did the best that they could do. Yes, it is highly pigmented, but is it so pigmented that you can't work with it? Is it so pigmented that you can't blend? These are the questions that are going through everybody's mind, and you know, in some cases that very well will be the case. It's just the way it is. So I hope you guys kind of got what you needed in questioning whether you should get this or not, what the colors really do. You know, is everything on YouTube that you see really the case? Is that really how it's going to be? And I don't think so. I think that it's not as dramatic as everybody's making it out to be. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you guys got out of it what you really needed to, and I will see you guys on my next video. If you did like this, please give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.